I can't even speak. I can't even speak. I'm so excited right now. You don't understand. Oh my God. Literally, my voice doesn't work. My voice doesn't work. Clearly, I'm still, this is the same day as yesterday. Ah, I want to scream and jump around. Oh my God. The inner child in me is going nuts right now. And the adult in me in a public parking space with people around is saying, calm down, act normal. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hi, welcome here. My name is Darz. I'm extremely, okay, I'm just so excited right now, but let me just, here we're learning, we're growing. We are pushing through discomfort. We are trying to live a better life, okay? All of us here, all of us, okay? So if you're down for that, subscribe. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. My stomach is starting to hurt from all this. I'm still gonna eat it all though. God will give you things when you're good and ready for them, okay? I grew up trying to make the most out of every second of every day, okay? Very efficient, very productive, always pushing to do things and move on to the next thing. I literally would run from my car in the parking lot to the grocery store doorway, like entrance. I would run every time I went in and out of the car. I was running, literally running. I like speed through the grocery store, speed through shopping, even if it's just for fun, like going get clothes at Goodwill. Speed, okay? Speed, efficiency was my life, has been my life. I work hard and I also get things. I am so blessed. Like I have blessings left and right and center and up and down and backwards all the time, okay? Like things have been relatively easy for me my whole life. Like some people go through unspeakable things in their lives. I have not. I'm just, I don't even know why. I've just been gliding through this life. Yes, I work hard, but I have not been knocked down by, anyway, okay. So, I'm a little bit impatient in that way. If you're not here on time, like I'm gone. I'm not waiting for you. We're leaving. If I said I'm leaving at 8 o'clock, I'm leaving at 8 o'clock. Not all the time, obviously. Like sometimes things happen, right? But when I am rushing towards my dreams and my goals and the life that I want to have, and I'm like a chicken with my head cut off, I'm like a cat chasing its tail or a dog chasing its tail, that is not a good energy for you to receive blessings. Which is like, how have I received so many blessings if I'm such a rushing person, constantly in a rush? You'd think I was rushing, not finish. When I tell you, I rush around, I work my tail off. Let me just put this into a concrete example, okay? A couple of weekends ago, I was like, I have Friday off of work, so that means I have a 3-day weekend. I've been looking at vans online for years, okay? Years, and I'm serious, I've been talking about years. And I've just so slowly been working towards this, like, okay, now I'm kind of saving up money, okay? I'm kind of like looking at what are my options as far as loans or whatnot, okay? I'm like, maybe I should buy one van that's like $5,000 so I can just pay cash, and even though it's a clunker, like, I'll be fine because I'll just stay around the area that I live and not drive too far. Going through all scenarios, all things in my mind, just like sometimes such chicken with your head cut off energy. I'm not even kidding. Like just wild about it. I have to eat this because it's melting like crazy. It's gonna be water. Anyone else's teeth super sensitive. I was like putting together this last minute plan. Like I'm gonna drive 10 hours with my kids on this weekend so I can go look at like 3 different vans in 3 completely different locations. Let's see, I was gonna maybe like drive 8 hours the first day, stay the night somewhere, drive like 3 more hours the next day to get to the first van, drive a few more hours to get to the other van, sleep there, drive a few more hours to get to the other van and sleep there. I was trying to figure out how am I gonna do this because it's gonna be hard with the kids and whatever, but like whatever, I'll just do it. I have to, this is my weekend to do it, and let's hurry up and do it. Well, then I was talking through it and I was like, okay, maybe it's not the best idea. Why don't I wait until I can go with somebody or leave my kids with somebody and I can go myself, and then I'll have more leisurely relaxed time to go look at these vans and whatever. You guys, I've looked at so many vans. I've looked at so many options like buses, ambulances, trucks, campers. And in the area that I live, we have snow obviously every winter. They use salt on the roads so that the roads don't just like completely cover with ice, and so that salt melts ice. So they use salt on the roads, salt on vehicles, very bad, makes your cars so rusty. So I'm like, I probably don't want to buy a vehicle that lives up here because it's going to be rusty. And I don't want a van that's like a rust bucket falling apart underneath me. This might shock you, okay? So just hold your horses. Don't run wild. I have never been inside of a camper van. Had never. I've been inside of campers. I've been inside of like almost camper vans, but like it's a full-on camper. It's not an actual cargo van that was built to live in. I have been inside of big vans, like 15 passenger vans. And I also went on a test drive in one van that was like a high roof, but it wasn't a normal cargo van. So I honestly, like 100% honestly, didn't know what I was falling in love with. I'm so in love with the idea of van life. I haven't tried it. I don't know, like, I just love it. I just love it already. I've never done it. I just love it. The other day, oh my gosh, I was gonna go for a walk, okay? And then I was like, let me see if my sister is available. Maybe we can both go for a walk. And then I was just finishing a thing. My sister said, yeah, she'll go for a walk with me. I was like, okay, I'm just finishing the thing. It'll be like 20 minutes. I was working on my thing. My mom came home. We started talking. I had to like push off the thing that I was doing because I was talking with her and taking care of the kids and whatever. And then I told my sister, hey, I'm trying to finish this thing, but it'll be a little bit longer. So I'm finishing my video. My sister comes over. She's just waiting around. I'm like, okay, I'm almost done, and then we can go. And my sister's like, hey mom, do you want to go for a walk with us? And my mom's like, yeah, sure, if it's your pace, because I maybe kind of walk kind of fast. My sister's pregnant, so she's not walking super fast. My mom has whatever, she's retired, she's can't walk as fast as she used to, whatever. So she's like, okay, I'll go if it's at your pace, okay? Notice all of the small things that are affecting the time that I'm going for a walk, right? So we head out the door, we're walking. Like it's like the next house up the street, but it's like a little bit around a corner and whatever. There's no houses between my house and the next house on this side of the street. It's like it's maybe like a block, I don't know. This house. We have a connection with somebody who used to live in this house, and as we're walking by, these people are outside of their house, and my mom is like, hey, are you guys relatives of whoever? And they're like, yeah, actually. And so they got to talking a little bit. They have a van in front of their house parked on the side of the road. The guy is working underneath the van when we get there, and the girl's just like hanging out. And I'm so excited. Okay, calm down. So we're like making a connection, you know, we know this person, they know that person. And then I'm like, is that a live-in van? And she's like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, can I see inside of it? And she's like, yeah, come look. She opens the door, and I'm like, my jaw is like hitting the ground. My drool is like covering my jacket. Like I am drooling over this thing. And she's like, yeah, come check it out. I was like, can I go inside of it? She's like, yeah. And I step inside. And I like stay right inside the doorway, just looking at everything. The kitchen and the sink and the countertop and the stove and the little cupboards and the bed and the seats in the front, and everything is just so gorgeous and perfect. And I'm just like, I am melting inside. I'm like, do you want to sell this thing? I am literally obsessed. I am obsessed. Like, guys, this is like my dream of all dreams. Are you kidding me? To just stand inside of a freaking van that's built out. She was like, yeah, we built it out. She was telling me about the water tank and I don't even know what, I barely heard what she was saying because I was so freaking in love. I was like, I had 100 million questions. I kid you not. But my mom was like, you know, connected with her and talking about this person and that person and this situation and that thing. And they're our neighbors. They've been living there for a few years, I think she said. I can't remember exactly what she said. Like I said, I was a little distracted. They've had that van. I have walked past that van so many times this winter, and even in other years too. And I've kind of looked at it and it's like, it's always parked there in the winter. It just snowed in. And I'm like, that poor van, it needs a little loving. It's just been sitting there in the winter. Well, yeah, if it's out on the roads in the winter, it's gonna get salty, rusty. Anyways, freaking love the van. They built it out themselves, a young-ish couple, I don't know, maybe they're like 30. They were super nice, super friendly. We just like had a good little chat. They're our freaking neighbors. I cannot believe it. And they're like, yeah, we've been talking about selling the van. Music to my ears. One thing though, they said they have a bucket list item that they need to do before they sell the van. But you guys, it's not even about the van itself at this point. It's about the connection that I made with her. I got her, I was like the biggest fan of the biggest celebrity, you know. Like in that moment, I was probably, I don't know, I probably looked super, whatever. I was so obsessed. I was like, can I have your number? And she's like, yeah, here. I put my phone number in her phone and texted myself, and guys, freaking love it. And then she texted me and she's like, hey, it was so nice to meet you. And I was like, yeah, me too. I was so excited to meet you too. And like, I had 100,000 questions, but like, she's like, yeah, no problem. We're here. We'll answer any question. Like, I don't care. I don't even know where this is going yet. This is still live in the moment. Like, we met a couple of days ago and this is just like barely new text conversation. And she sent me this huge freaking long list of specs of the van, which when I asked for specs on the van, I was like, maybe she's gonna send me like, it's a Ford, whatever, and it has this many miles, and like, that's it. No, this is a whole 5-page long PDF of everything. But like I said, it's, if I could, okay, couple things. I'm probably gonna test drive the van, which I am gonna freaking love. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna ask if I can test drive the van, but also just to meet with them and to talk about things and like talk about a build out. Maybe I'll build out my own, or like talk about, like, maybe I'll buy one and I'll have some issue and they'll be like the knowledgeable person that helps me through, like the mentor that is getting me through this stage of, I'm so excited about this. I don't even know what's gonna happen with, like, who knows? Maybe I'll never talk to her again. Whatever. Maybe I'll not buy the van. Maybe I'll try van life and hate it. Maybe, who knows? But I am just so excited right now. And literally, it's when I relax that I receive these things into my life. When I relax, when I know I've asked God for what I want. I know I have put in work. I know I'm taking steps, but I'm not anymore acting like a chicken with my head cut off. I'm just like, okay, I'll take whatever you give me. I'm ready. I'm living life. I'm struggling hard some days. Like the other day, I had that very low energy, but I'm trying to get up and I'm trying to continue moving, and just thank you, God, for all of the blessings. And I am so freaking grateful. I am so grateful for my life and the connections that I make and the people in my life. And I am very much looking forward to this dream coming true, coming to life. I don't even know how long I've been talking. It's probably been like 30 minutes. It's getting so dark out. Anyway, pray for what you want. Work hard towards your dreams, but relax and just know that you deserve them and they will come to you. Okay? He will give you what you're ready for. I don't know if I'm ready for the van yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but I am so thankful. I'm so grateful. I am so happy, and I can cry. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, a quick note I forgot to say. I did meet her a few days ago. We went on this walk a few days ago, right? And so afterwards, when I got home, I texted her and I was like, hey, can you send me some, information about the van? And then she didn't respond till the next day. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, me in this rushing state, like, I want you to answer right now. And then she told me, hey, I'll send you the specs tomorrow. And I was like, what? Okay, can't you just send it to me now? Like, it's only X, Y, and Z. You don't, like, it shouldn't take that long. I was kind of like confused about why it was taking her so long to send me the specs. You never know what someone is doing. You never know what's happening on the other side. She literally gave me a 5-page document. I'm like, you put all that effort into that? And here I am, like, thinking, like, oh my gosh, she's like, this girl's crazy. I'm not going to text her or something. I don't know. But no, in the meanwhile, she's literally putting together this very well thought out document. I mean, guys, you never know. You never know. Okay.